Come on. Ah, there we are. Oh, this low footage. There we go. 1080p because I have internet now.
Yay.
Let's see. Hit copy link. Discord. Go on to this. Then we hit relive. Yes, PlayStation. I'll play the video game soon. And there we go. I wonder, will it say I'm playing Devil May Cry, or will it just say I'm playing GTA 5? What game was I playing when it said, what game was I using as footage when it said, you're playing GTA, it said, when I was told, it says you're playing GTA 5.
I do not remember.
Shit. Well, I know it wasn't Cyberpunk because, you know me, I don't want to play the game on direct PS4 streaming and be like, ah, the titty. Alright, I'm gonna customize. Oh, I should probably not actually get out of my phone. I need to have the chat up, just in case anything comes up. Shit. And for simple jumps into damage dealing attack. Okay, I'll learn that. That seemed worthy of my orbs.
It's worthy of your grace.
God, the worst Evangelion change ever. Like, what was it originally?
I think it was a straight up I love you.
Oh yeah, that's right. Let's see.
I do not know what we're referring to, so I'm going to pretend.
Ava.
I do not care then about what we're referring to.
Let's see. Forward. See R1 forward, L forward, and then hold and release for blistering blades. Or do I do heavy rain blades? Let's back to forward. And let's buy the most expensive one first. Treat Virgil to something good. He's had a rough life. Wow, actually, thinking about it, this title for the stream actually fits. Because I'm playing as Virgil. In Bloody Palace. Alright. Let's see how far I can get. So, this bitch of a year's... We're in the final week of this bitch of a year. How... On a scale of 1 to 10, how would we say it? And yes, you can go into the negatives.
For what?
Negative 17.
Just the year 2020 as a whole.
Negative 17.
Okay, we got a negative 17. Which, valid.
The year 2020. It's almost over, and almost everything is completely in flames.
Yeah.
That is also true, and very unfortunate.
There is nothing good left.
Nope.
This is definitely the year where everyone that learned that someone that they once loved and admired was actually either a piece of shit, is a total creep, or, well, that's kind of a footnote for that.
In the words of Steven the Universe, I never thought you'd be evil.
Yes, actually, that's perfect.
The moral of the story is don't love anything, or anyone.
That is valid. That is valid, Pilot. Feel free to lurk to your heart's content.
Never
Anyone
meet your
can
heroes,
turn
kid,
on
because
you.
heroes are people.
Wait, what's up?
Anyone can turn.
Anyone can turn.
Definitely correct.
Yeah.
And welcome to the Lurking Club, pilot.
Hey, I know what didn't suck in 2020. Video games.
I mean, debatable.
It's the year of the delay, so...
Well, that is also true. It was the... That is the... Look, not every game sucked in 2020, though.
That is true. I cannot deny that.
Even some of the worst games were actually pretty decent. Now, there were some games that don't deserve all these awards and accolades like we all were told that we had to accept. Last of Us.
Praise Neil Druckmann. All hail Neil Druckmann.
But we all, like, this was, I will say this was a great year for indie games.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, I'm about to fight some enemies that I've not fought as Virgil before, and I need to figure out new ways to handle them.
Did everybody have a good holiday?
Yeah.
I had a...
did stuff on Christmas Eve and then worked Christmas Day. It was very peaceful.
I had a very merry Christmas and a Dojima dancing all night. And on actual Christmas Day, I helped out with cooking all day and nearly passed out from exhaustion.
Ow. I don't know if
I
that's
never
a good or a
played
bad
that Persona spin-off. Is that for 4 or 3?
I'm gonna say 4 because it's Dojima.
But yes, it was a Persona 4 spin-off, and yes, it is canon. Ooh, that S rank again. Now can I get a double S? Nope. It's over, but I still got an S. I just want to hear my favorite song. Well, that's not how you hear your favorite song. By getting smacked.
It depends.
In
Some
Devil May,
games it is.
in Devil May Cry, not in this.
Fair enough. In this one, because all of these are random, maybe. And this one being Cyberpunk. Kinda wish they'd tell you what, like your vehicle tells you what song I'm on, but, yeah.
Alright, so, I'm gonna talk, if we're gonna talk about our favorite games of 2020, I want to avoid saying anything on my list. So I'm probably gonna say only my honorable mentions. And any games that are not on the list.
So Bug Snacks.
Yes, well, the thing is, I have to play Bug Snacks to put it on my list.
Blasphemy.
But, to be fair,
No,
I actually
I don't
would.
have a PS5, so it's not free.
But overall, I would buy Bug Snacks, but it's just a matter of being patient. No, let go of me.
I get that.
Besides, I've already lived vicariously through you.
Still support the official release when you can.
I will.
Yeah, first I'd like to be employed.
If you want a security job,
I mean, hey,
you...
if this kills me, I know an opening.
Hey, none of that.
No, you know the biggest problem? To drive, I need insurance. To get insurance, I need a job.
Okay, no, that's fair.
Otherwise, I'd be all over these things.
Yep, no, that's fair. Oh, Lewis? Well, this is a joke my parents did to my brother was also, confirmed. Since he can't pay...
I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, it's fine. He's also asymptomatic, but he can't taste
Oh.
anything right. Well, mostly. He can't taste
Well, he's
anything.
glitching.
So now's the best time to eat all the good foods that are great for you, but taste terrible.
No, I can taste.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, but they said that to him, and like, oh, I'm saying that.
I watched someone eat horseradish with a spoon. That was pretty funny.
Why did they eat it with a spoon? By the
Because
way,
they
now.
couldn't taste.
Oh, okay. Wait, are you the person who ate it with a spoon? Wait, you said you can
No,
taste,
I can
right?
taste!
I said, wait, you just said you can taste. I'm dumb. I'm sorry. We've established it. I'm dumb.
Oh no. Himbo confirmed.
Nah.
And look, what makes me not a himbo, sir?
Do you lift, bro?
Yes.
He
Not
lifts
an-
the
not to
burdens of name
excess.
pending. He lifts all of our burdens when it comes to the channel.
Yeah.
He's closed.
I would like to say
You
I
do not
carry.
lift to, but the thing is, you do not lift to excess.
Well, I would, but here's the thing. The last time I did that, I got fucking hurt.
From having so many games, he lifted my house, bro.
I'm lifting your house, dog.
Was it a lighthouse?
It was a log cabin
Oh.
back in the woods of Sugar Pine Woods. Oh, those days. I remember them fondly. It just got quiet.
Oh, sorry. I got motivated.
Oh no, that was a call out to all of us. Self
Yeah.
included.
Sorry, it's a
Well, I have a mouthful of pie right now.
important stealth
Not
area.
saying anything. Not
I'll go-
not gonna touch that.
I'm gonna leave that alone.
I'm just gonna let that marinate.
Oh, look at these low poly noodles. Yes, thank you, CD Projekt. Had to spend all that time on penis too.
For a minute, I'm sorry, for a minute there, I thought you were looking at the stream and making a joke at how I was still playing on PS4. I'm like, okay, just wait until my government fund bucks show up and a restock happens. Then I'll be one of the popular people.
By the way, don't hold your breath, but the House approved an adjustment up to the $2,000 amount of government fund bucks.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
that doesn't
aware.
surprise me. The Democrats.
Pilot,
On the
what are
house.
you listening to?
She just heard a very grainy "We're all in this together," but it was actually "Bury the Light." She just doesn't know how it became that way.
Yeah, I just saw the comment and I figured I'd draw everyone's attention to it.
Oh no, I've already found it. I just didn't have I just didn't have a time. Just
Fair.
because I'm motivated, that doesn't mean I ignore my lovely audience.
I'm
Just
gonna
because I'm
eat the
panicking
soup.
doesn't mean that I ignore it.
That is also true.
Where are those judgment cuts?
You mean that?
Anyway.
Don't drop combo.
So my number one game for 2020, just because of the goals of the creator were succeeded and he made money, was Helltaker.
That's fair. Oh, he made money from it?
Yeah, people bought the art book and pancake recipe.
Oh, right.
I mean, let's be honest.
I
That
want
game
that
was
one.
made to sell that art book.
No, the game was made for people to make fan art of their seeds, because there's not enough girls, human girls in suits. So he got exactly what he wanted from that. So in terms of goals, he exceeded his. So it is a good game in that metric.
Pilot says she's only listening to us, so she guesses that Zephron is a secret Easter egg pending member. Man, damn, we had a celebrity here all the time.
Oh no, she figured us out.
You know, don't give up the secret trait that easy.
Yeah, it would. Zac Efron is secretly burnt.
But Burt
All
retired.
of this for
No, he
now.
didn't. He came back. Remember?
No, that's Kip. Kip is the replacement.
Ow.
Yeah.
Are you sure that's just not burnt on his second life? I
No.
hear they have 9 of them.
To be fair, I wouldn't actually go dancing with that, like with that one when that was Toby's cat.
Who's call?
Oh, yeah, La Flamboise.
I answered my own because my brain had a moment. I don't know what I just heard, but it sounded like somebody was listening to the song Don't Go Wasting Your Emotions from Mamma Mia.
That might have been Bury the Light as well.
That may have been from Cyberpunk.
I don't even hear your cyberpunk, actually.
The only thing I'm faintly hearing is sticks clacking.
I don't know why I thought you were about to say ass cheeks clapping. I'm like, okay, so you listen to Noel, got it.
No! Believe it or not, that is not a sound effect I have ever heard in my lifetime.
Unfortunately, I have. Thanks, Twitter. Shit sounded. Unfortunately, as Lulu said on Twitter, that shit sounded like fucking sounded like items clipping in Gmod.
At least that's entertaining.
Ooh, got my tongue.
Is it Lulu from Lululand?
No, she runs No Context Silent Hill.
Oh.
She's also, I think, one of the social media marketing team members for Going Under, which is a really good game, by the way. If you have not played Going Under, definitely play Going Under. It is a pretty good dungeon crawler, roguelike to elaborate. Okay, that one I was really sloppy on that one. I'd believe Virgil to be a musical nerd. I think Virgil has done musical theater.
Yeah, I could buy it.
Why? It gave him power.
Stop running. Give me the orbs. Cool. Boy. So... I mean, I guess in a sense, this is now Micah's time to gush about Mad Rat Dead or any other game he might find better than that.
Do we want me to?
It's favorite games.
You say that like it's a threat.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
Oh,
I'm about to say, let's see here. What games on my list would I gush over that Ty is not going to?
I mean, the thing is, that's going to be a fun question, because me confirming anything that,
This is me guessing your list.
which I will never confirm nor deny until the video's out.
Exactly. I mean, I can safely say that Maneater was a really fun two-session playthrough. It shouldn't have been as fun as it was, even though it terrified me a few times.
Shark game. Yes.
It's just a friendly reminder of why we shouldn't go into the ocean.
It's unknown. NASA knows it's down there.
Why do you think they're going to space?
Uh-oh. We need the run, Virgil.
I mean, I can gush about Mad Rat Dead, but I honestly feel like I might do a playthrough of it.
Wow, this is bad.
Oh crap, that's a cyber cell.
Alright, how do I do... There we go! I found out! Oh, that does not heal much health. And it ran away, too. And I can only do that once per fight!
Whoops.
But hey, better than having pixel health.
Fair.
But I think I can guarantee that this will not be a successful run.
I'll save my gushing about 7 Sirens until I actually play it. For a stream, because that is happening.
Cool, cool.
Especially now that I've gotten my 100% completion under the hardest possible condition of get no health upgrades. When enemies start, it's like when enemies start, you know, doing more than one heart. When it's like normal enemy, okay, you know, you do a quarter of a heart, maybe half a heart. When enemies start doing 2 hearts to you, you start getting worried.
Yeah.
That was not a good run.
Also, I completely forgot that every single Shantae game's final boss, you know, has that second phase.
Ah, yes.
So I used up the majority of my healing stuff in the first phase. Like an idiot.
Yeah.
So I get to the second phase and I'm like, well, every time I take a hit, I have to waste one of these full heal things or else. And then I found some cheese.
Always good.
Fun game, plenty of fourth wall breaking goodness.
A game I'll have to buy at some point, but I gotta put my money at other spots, other places first.
Good voice work.
Yeah.
A well done
always
plot
good.
twist.
I'm not going to ask, because I might play that game, so...
And perhaps one of the hardest ways to act in order to 100%, you have to do something perfectly,
Oh.
which I'm probably never going to do again because it costs me a lot.
Alrighty, let's see. Frank already mentioned his.
That's my number 1, because it succeeded.
I actually didn't know Helltaker came out this year. I don't know why I thought it was a 2019 game.
I'm fairly certain it came out this year. Let me go double check.
I'm pretty sure it didn't, actually.
To the internet.
I mean, I technically feel bad that P5R is basically sitting on my list at all, because...
Initial release date, May 11th, 2020.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
So unless Google is lying to me, it counts.
It does indeed count.
I really don't... I mean, P5R technically is completely different, but it's the same but different, so I really don't know how to properly slide it in.
It's a remake, so it goes to honorable mention.
But it's
It's not
completely
even a
different
remake.
from the original game.
It's not that different. It has a few new extra stuff and an extended ending, but ultimately it's really no different. And some quality of life improvements. That's why I took it off my list and put it in honorable mentions.
Get lost.
Like, as much as I really wanted to defend a case for Royal, because it is indeed a good game, but I really could not.
It's one of those moments of, well, if I can't give it to Hades, right?
Yeah, I can understand that.
If I can't put Hades on my list, then have to put it as an honorable mention because I played it in early access and nothing really changed between then and now.
Which is funny because there's a lot of people ultimately that would disagree with that. But hey, everyone's opinions are indeed different. Ooh, man. This is actually a better run. I gotta remember. I gotta not play as defensive. I mean, as aggressive as Virgil. Gotta technically keep my cool. Which is hard to do when this vent over me is blowing hot air. But, I guess I'll say one thing that I really liked for games that came out this year. No More Heroes 1 and 2 on the Switch. I didn't bother putting the voice on as much as I wanted to. So, apologies if you wanted to hear me do my gag once more.
Not really.
It's for anyone who actually did want to hear it.
It's like you've done it enough that I can hear it in the back of my head.
Good. Actually, I've only done it like twice, I think, in, IRL. But, if I really had to say a game that I'm really enjoying that's not going to be on my list, it'll be in my honorable mentions. As I said, I have no problem talking about honorable mentions, because they're not even going to be the longest part of the video.
Oh.
But it's Shady Part of Me. So, for those of you who may or may not recall, that game was revealed during the Game Awards. And it came out, I think, that very day, actually. So when I got paid next week, I forgot it did come out that day. So I checked, and I was like, oh, it's out. And I downloaded it, gave it a little shot, and I was like, oh, this is a cute little puzzle platformer. It has a lot of Little Nightmare kind of vibes to it, and you control this one girl and her shadow, and they kind of work on two different planes, and you switch between them to solve different platforming puzzles.
Yeah, it reminded me a lot of Contrast.
Oh, I forgot about that game. Yeah, it does give me a feel of that game.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, how did I get so motivated with that triple S rank out of nowhere? I mean, I'm losing it now, but I don't care. Oh, there goes my S rank, but that's fine. I hate this. I should probably kill that. What is that? This bug thing.
Oh, the body's just standing there without a head.
My concentration meter's gone down. There we go. Hi, Eric. Go back to work.
Is that the joke?
I told you that's what we were gonna say. Because Eric just posted in the chat. Hi, guys.
Ah, yes. He is slacking.
Where's your motivation,
I am going
Eric?
to tell employer.
Oh boy. So let me see. If there's anything. Oh, Xenoblade Chronicles. That's still a really good game if you don't got like $60 to like play it on the the Switch. I mean, you don't have $60 to play it on the Wii. The Wii. The Wii.
Nope.
But yeah.
It's on the Switch now.
Well, it is on the Switch now. I was honestly shilling that game more than Nintendo of America ever was.
You mean like Fire Emblem Three Houses for the Nintendo Switch?
Please, they actually... Oh, please, they promoted that game.
I know. I'm saying, did you promote it as much as they did?
Yes. For like an entire month, my running gag was, hey guys, remember, you can buy Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition out next week for the Nintendo Switch. Next Friday. Like, I hate that I actually shilled that game more than Nintendo ever did. Because it's a fantastic RPG with still phenomenal voice acting.
You had a good time?
Yeah, I did have a good time playing it. Didn't beat it, but because it's a really long game. It is a very long game. And I had a backlog, and I wanted to focus on a billion other games at the time. So, yeah. Ooh, that was a nasty hit to my motivation meter. But, obviously, there's also my favorite port. Like, as I mentioned, No More Heroes 1 and 2 on the Switch, so those are probably my favorite ports. I know, blasphemy, I'm not talking about Persona 5 yet. That's because Persona 5 was good, but damn did platinuming that game was not even an issue.
No.
That game is so balls easy to platinum. And I hate that it was. There we go.
I suppose that is usually the worst thing.
Yeah, it's like, it's still fun, and I love Kasumi as a character. I absolutely hope she shows up in future spin-offs. But, like, I'm sorry! Persona 5 Royal, it's a good game, but it's literally just the definitive edition of Persona 5 Vanilla.
Yeah, I'm kind of shocked that, to my knowledge, she is not in Strikers?
She is not. As far as I know, she is not in Strikers. There is another...
Hey guys, remember our friend Kasumi who played an important role in our lives?
Who?
That's right, Ryuji.
I'm not a cat, says Morgana. Oh, God, why did you... I just realized I forgot. Poor Pilot was stuck in an endless Fire Emblem Three Houses loop in Crunchyroll once.
Good
Oh,
times.
that's not good.
Yeah, that was last year. Man, remember last year? That was a fun year, wasn't it?
I remember I had plans.
I remember...
the nostalgia.
Ah, yes.
Remember having ideas, things to do.
Man, remember being excited for Mondays every single time?
Yeah.
Remember when we actually started doing work on the channel?
Yeah.
Remember when I actually started putting my goddamn foot down saying, man, I sure do buy a lot for this channel?
Yep.
And then everybody lost their source of income, except for a few people.
Yeah.
Security job. It's not great, but it's pretty consistent.
You know, that's, you know, the funny thing about, like, the whole everyone lost their source of income, like, before the whole pandemic began and all that, imagine if I was still working at GameStop.
Oh,
I would have lost...
That would have been a nightmare.
Not really, because in all honesty, if anyone said,
And by
you
that
don't
I
have...
mean you would have lost absolutely nothing.
Yeah. If anyone said, I'm so sorry, you don't have a job right at the moment, I'm saying, that's fine. I'm missing out on $80 every 2 fucking weeks.
Yeah.
Boo fucking who.
Probably good that you moved.
Even if I have my issues on communication at this godforsaken current job right now.
Yeah.
Oh, so you agree with that? Isn't it fucking funny how you cannot reach anyone when you absolutely need them, which is kind of important if you're going to have an overnight shift?
Oh, yeah. Like, I'm trying to get one of my friend's pay stubs. Apparently he's making 46 more cents than I am.
Do you guys work the same site, or?
Same site, same shift. He's full-time, I'm not.
I'm wondering how in the hell is that happening?
Oh, yeah, no, I'm just waiting for
Wait,
him to...
why am I wanted by the cops?
I don't know.
Hold on, that is something out
For
of
bug
context.
crimes.
Yeah. I'm waiting to see his pay stub before I go to HR and complain.
Just,
Because I want to have some proof before anything.
that's fair. Ow. Stop going in between. There we go. I am so telling V on you. Get him, V. At least maybe
You say that, and that really confuses me because
because you're playing Cyberpunk.
Yeah.
correction was it crashed.
Oh dear.
No, it's okay. That's a feature. It's the game telling me I've played enough for one sitting.
How long did you
No.
play it?
What time did the stream start?
Not long ago. Probably like maybe
Yes.
30 minutes.
Then yes.
God damn, I did worse? I'm doing worse. I'm not even gonna get to the damn boss because of this. How did I survive? I should have been dead.
Because fate has other plans for you.
Yeah.
Just let me die for feck's sake.
No.
No, thank you.
Knowing fate, they would like, nah, you gotta live still. I was like, prove it! You got people that care about you. Prove it to me! Prove that people care about my pathetic life.
You're in one.
Wow. But I guess I should say for real, I don't really want to die. Don't think that I actually sound disappointed. Alright. Rematch. What's your face? Does this demon have a name?
Oh, this is just an important thing to say to anybody who's thinking about playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla. You need to finish Origins and Odyssey first, or watch a plot summary for what's happening in the real world.
Noted.
Good to know.
Or you will be lost.
Noted.
Like, at least, like, watch, like, I don't know if there's, like, a video for Layla Hassan, the story so far. That's our new real-world pro tag.
Oh yeah.
You need
because
to know
Desmond's
what
fucking
happened to
dead.
her.
Okay, I guess I'll re-download Origins and start playing that again.
And for Odyssey, you also need to do the DLC because it's plot crucial.
I don't remember if I have Gold Edition or not. Fuck.
That's annoying. DLC is plot crucial?
I wouldn't call that annoying. I would call that
I think
little.
poor planning.
It's frustrating.
It is a tiny bit frustrating because, you know, not everyone has the money to buy the DLC, but at the same time, I can understand for the reasoning. I mean, technically, with Melody of Memories, yes, you have to play Remind in order to understand what the fuck they're talking about.
Oh wait, no, like, is it story crucial to the game, or is it a separate story?
It's probably
Like-
story crucial, I would assume.
Like, I'm thinking... How should it? Like, you're playing a Star Wars game, but you need DLC, like the original trilogy, but you need DLC to beat the Death Star, to play the Death Star. I'm thinking that, like, that is super annoying.
I mean, I guess
Or
this
is
is
it-
going to hurt me to say, in defense of Ubisoft,
Oh god, what is this year?
in defense of specifically Team for Assassin's Creed. That's better. That didn't hurt
So
as much to say.
Ubisoft Quebec.
In
Yeah,
defense of Assassin's Creed.
in defense of the Black Flag team. How about that?
There you go.
Better.
We'll narrow it down even more. In defense of the Black Flag team, the DLCs for Odyssey, which I believe are called
Fate of
Legacy of Atlantis or Fate of
Okay.
Atlantis.
I think it was Fate of Atlantis.
They
but
are
don't quote
some
me.
of the best content they've put out for a game,
What was it?
and add a lot more context to the world.
Was it Origins
I am
or
choosing my
Odyssey?
words very carefully.
Was it Odyssey or Origins that had that weird blue Shrek motherfucker?
That was Odyssey. Okay, everything aside from the battle with the Hecatonchirus.
That sounded like some pain. So was it just a bad
Everything-
fight or just a bad design?
I think it was a poor final boss fight for that story.
Okay, that is fair.
Christ, many minds.
Sounds like a lot
But
of
Valhalla's really fun, unless you're me and feel bad about doing bad things. Because you're like, yeah, time to be a Viking, until it's time to actually go a Viking, and then you're pillaging and destroying these people's homes, and you're like, I'm sorry, I need your stuff.
It's time to be a Viking.
You're
Yeah.
happy to... Yeah, we're Vikings. Oh no, we're Vikings.
Yes.
I mean, I'm pretty sure Vikings did more than just pillaging as well, but I'm not.
Well, yeah,
also
but, you
based
know,
on that.
they had standards.
They have standards and they have an age rating and they don't want an AO. Because you know what an
Yeah,
AO
so
rating.
this is your Vikings, and you're pillaging and destroying, but you're not killing civilians. You're only killing the people that try and kill you.
So are potential Templars.
Templars
Templars-
don't exist yet at this point in the story, man.
Oh, God, I'm so confused with Assassin's Creed storyline. At
Okay,
This point.
okay. So I can say this without spoiling anything. This is the last game that I would call a prequel to Templars. As far as I can tell, after this period of time, I don't know how, but the Templars will then stop being called the Order of the Ancients and will actually be
Known
Warriors
as the
of
Knights Templar.
Jesus.
What? What happened? What happened?
So the difference is, in other words, the Catholic Church will start crusading.
I guess so.
Yes.
Is London on fire?
London spelled Lundden because that's how early in England I am right now. To the point where they're not called the English, they're called Anglo-Saxons.
Yeah.
Ah.
The Angles.
I do want to play Valhalla. I've been meaning to get it. I could have gotten it today, but then I want to pre-order some video games, and then I saw Sonic 06 for PS3, and I was like, fine. I guess I do care about this channel. Come here, Sonic.
Lewis, what's the appropriate light for doing the raid? For Deepstone?
To not be dead weight.
To not be Nero Sparta.
I don't think Nero's dead weight.
It's a reference to the beginning of the game, remember? When Dante calls him dead
Oh
weight.
yeah. 12:30?
Noted. We have a goal then.
Boy, I can't wait for my New Year's Eve, my New Year's Day stream. I'm gonna actually stream on day.
Boom.
Because people don't spend time with their families on New Year's Day, they tend to recover from hangovers. And as far as I know, none of y'all drink. Frequently.
Not with family.
There we go. I swear to God, if I found out any of y'all were going out to drink on New Year's, I would
home.
First things first, I'd say, how the fuck did you find a bar that was still open right now? And two, I ought to smack you for going out to a bar in this current time.
First, what? Second,
How? Oh yeah, that works too.
No, I'm imagining the, have you seen episode 2 of Hell of a Boss yet?
No, I haven't. I haven't even seen episode 1. I just haven't had the time, and that's what sucks. For what I'm always planning. I'm always doing something.
Okay, Micah, have you seen it?
seeing what?
Episode 2
of Hell of a Boss?
Yes, I was the first person to see it.
Okay, oh right, yeah. So I'm imagining the Dolores is on the phone, both of you are doing what Octavia and
Yes.
Blitz
What
did.
the fuck, Dad? Language, everyone!
Just because that is a good, like, just switch and be like, oh, yeah, no, that makes sense.
I'd still like to point out that he's apparently that they really did a giant turn on us and like, oh, by the way, he's a great person.
No, he's not a good person, he's just a good dad.
He's a caring,
Terrible
well, he cares.
Terrible husband.
Well, yeah, but you know, it's probably a loveless marriage in the first place.
Yeah, honestly, I was thinking more of a...
Probably arranged.
That was it.
But yeah, let's psychoanalyze Dizzy's work. As though no one else is already doing that for us.
Eh.
Welcome to having a fandom where everyone will immediately assume that they know exactly what you meant at all times.
God damn this. I need to kill these. I need to kill these flying bastards. Now, if Virgil would actually, for the love of God, actually have more ways to escape and to break out of combos.
No. No, I don't think I... That's Virgil.
Oh, I'm aware.
Couldn't you escape?
This is
I mean, probably.
There we go.
Why aren't you running? He's like, run away!
I need to properly wait. Let's focus.
Wow, and just like that, I'm 12-20. Okay, yeah, now I'm starting to faintly hear Bury the Light.
Alrighty. Doing a little better.
It got quiet enough, or should I say that the game got loud enough that I could hear it now?
Yep.
Yeah, it really depends on the part that plays during S rank. So when you hit S rank, you either hear "I am the storm that is approaching" or you hear "Forsaken, I am awakened."
Yeah, that's usually where, and usually you hear it's easy to hear the Forsaken.
Oof, I'm losing my focus. I gotta focus, and I gotta do a little bit better.
That's not good enough.
I'm aware it's not good enough. My motivation meter is suffering.
You cannot just be good. You cannot just be better. You must be better than better.
You must be perfect.
I'm going to have to keep reminding myself that I'm not playing a hunter because I keep tapping buttons expecting something to happen. It's like, oh wait, yeah, I can't do that anymore. This is strange. What do you mean I can't just leap? What do you mean I can't just dodge?
I gotta start using my other stuff. Violet says she is randomly singing these lyrics out loud.
What, gotta stop losing my stuff?
No. Bury the Light.
See, now I want to see how many covers are done in a different style. Like, imagine Bury the Light as a
Little V
pop
done a
song.
cover yet? Because that's
Yes.
coming.
Yes, he has. Little V.
Has who?
Little V Mills.
Okay.
Yeah, he did that like almost a week after it premiered.
Just imagine it as a pop song.
Oh god, that's just awful to me.
Exactly. Turning anything real like butt rock into pop would be a disaster. And yet, everything in me.
Like all I have to
Look, if NSR can make EDM and rock versions of the same songs, with the exception of one because plot.
I don't like these little orb legion dudes. My health ain't
God,
doing
this
too
is a lot of
great.
landmines. Oh no.
Landmines?
Landmines? Planted landmines.
Oh, it looks like they found the landmines.
They want their dogs out there. I mean, it is a reasonable concern.
Yeah.
I really gotta start using some of my other moves.
I'd also like to report that Jesse Nowak has actually has actually been forced to start streaming with a shirt on. It's terrifying.
Oh.
Wait.
Because apparently it's too cold.
You know what? That's fair.
But it's still terrifying, like, what happened, dude? Because, it was just one day that suddenly shirt? What is this? Something is wrong. Something is wrong in the universe. Jesse Nowak is wearing a shirt.
Ooh.
Alright. Oh, that is just dirty. They can knock me out of trying to stab myself with the Yamato.
The suicide prevention hotline.
Well, that's not exactly what it does for Virgil.
You get it, though.
Yeah.
No, don't kill yourself. You're worth it. It won't kill me.
I'm just trying to separate my humanity.
Okay, Haas.
Every time Haas speaks, shut up. I do feel bad for the poor journalist, but like, bruh.
I don't. Oz purposely made himself hateable.
Pity Remus, because he doesn't deserve what's about to happen.
No. I don't know what's happening, but even I can assume what's about to happen.
I will give you all a warning.
You
just
said
so you can
slow
dodge it.
erasure.
Oh, no, so yeah,
I
go
guess for tomorrow, trigger warning for belt Sanders.
Oh! No! I was thinking
what?
something
on.
else.
Oh god, no!
I was thinking something similar, but not about.
I was thinking something else, and now I feel bad.
Like I said, it's probably the worst out of all of them so far.
Yeah.
Oh, my hands feel tingly. I don't like how I hear that.
Yeah, so will Remus's.
For a while, and then they won't.
Okay, so it's
Just one
R1.
hand, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's supposed to be Sin DT for a Judgment Cut end. I need to remember to use Void Slash. Mirage Edge. I don't have enough of that. Oh, I should buy Overdrive after this next round. But I'll buy Heavy Rain Blades. I would like to announce for the channel, we will never play Baldi's Basics.
That is never happening ever.
Yeah, it's already had a style, so
It wasn't a good game to begin with.
that too.
Some people actually did really like it, so be mindful that these will always just be your own opinions. I thought it was I thought it was a fine game. I just don't care for jump scare games.
It's
A
not
game
even
that's entire
game.
point is get jump scared is not a good game in my opinion.
Five Nights at Freddy's would disagree.
You remember, I'm not a big fan of Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah. But once again, you really have to keep in mind that opinions will vary.
Everyone has the right to their opinion, no matter how quote badly tasted it is, unquote.
I don't even want to say people have bad taste anymore, because it just feels arrogant. It feels like you are just full of yourself. That's like
Now,
that's
I do
my
wish that some people understood that concept.
What, to say like, oh, your opinion, like your opinions are trash or anything, and that it sounds very arrogant, like your word is law.
It's like, unless you're actually willing to have the discussion on why they like something and you don't, then just calling someone's opinion bad is not a justifier of your own.
Yeah, that's why I didn't like talking to Taj when he was my boss. He was like, when when some guy asked me, "Hey, how was Days Gone?" and I thought it's okay. I think it is a good game, but it is not. I think it's a game that you really have to pick up and play yourself. And because I wasn't like doing the GameStop, yeah, the game is great, it's amazing. There's this line where the main character is getting married to his wife, and she says, "Promise me you'll ride me as much as your Harley." This is a real line, by the way.
Yeah.
I like how I dropped the customer service voice just to say that's a real line, by the way. But I was like, I really had to play Days Gone for more than just a couple hours. It was just one of those games where I couldn't even accurately get a good opinion on if it's something that I can actually fully recommend to somebody or not. And eventually I came to the conclusion of this game is good. It ain't $60 good though.
It's okay, it's good. It's not worth $60.
I think the game is
and that ain't the summary of most things.
What were you saying, Franchi?
I'm gonna wait a bit.
Yeah, now, by all means, Days Gone, I think, on average, is now officially just $20. I think it's on PlayStation's, the Greatest Hits collection and all that. If you got a PS5 and a PlayStation Plus account, well, would you look at that? It's on that PlayStation Plus, collection thing. But if you don't have a PS5 and you still want to play Days Gone, the game, I think, is a solid rate of $20. Tends to go on sale for like 15 or 10 frequently nowadays. It's actually worth them $20. It is a good game. It is fun. I think it is a nice little zombie apocalypse kind of game, and I like the bike customization with it. Like, it is. Yes, the zombies have the dumbest fucking name ever. And if anyone wants to know what is the zombies' names, well, let me just say it's the Freak from his Party Freak, Freddy Freakers. Yeah, the Freakers. Yes, that is really...
I still have no idea whose idea that was.
What, to call the zombies Freakers?
Yes.
Look, I don't know. I get it. It's to continue the don't call them the Z word trope, but that is a dumbass name.
No, realistically, okay, don't call them the Z word. Was everything... I mean, I understand everything else was taken, but...
We got walkers, we got runners, we got infected, we got...
Biters.
Whatever the fuck, Days Gone calls them. Not Days Gone, shit, Dying Light.
I think that's biters. I don't know.
That might be biters.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It was either that...
People.
It was either that or Dead Island that called them biters.
Something.
I think World War Z just calls them Z. Or Zed.
You know what?
Yeah.
That's fine. Zed. That is a good, easy thing to say.
The Unzed.
That's a really catchy name, too. And if anyone said, oh, but what if... I
just made that up right now. Copyright that shit.
I'm not a big fan of it, but whatever.
I'm pretty sure it actually has been done before, though. I really want to.
Yeah.
I really want to say.
We'd have to go to Canada to find that out.
But I think, like, and even then, I understand the point of using zombies.
Zombies, actually, I'm pretty sure isn't copyrightable.
It's not. It is not.
Mainstream.
It is a mainstream term. Holy shit! I just demolished them. That was a triple S. That was a triple S through and through.
Yeah. So if you're not calling them zombies, why?
There needs to be a good reason for why you're not using that term.
And I think most of the time it's supposed to be like, oh, we don't want people to, like... like most stories tend to have their reason of like, oh, it just sounds more realistic, not calling them zombies. It sounds
No. Have you seen what happened in Florida with
the basalt dude.
Yeah, we still call them zombies.
Oh yeah, I know, but I'm talking about like in-universe lore, because basically if you call them zombies, and I can understand that, if you call them zombies, they're gonna be like, yeah, this is just like the Day of the Dead, I'm about to grab my shit, and I'm about to bop them on the head. Like, people try to act like, an action hero.
Fair enough.
Which, the reason why
That's for stupid people.
Yes. That's why the only games that actually use the term of zombie tend to be games that have stupid people. Or reasonable people enough, but you can do stupid antics, i.e. Dead Rising.
Fair enough.
I would like to also state that I'm very, very bitter that we never actually got a more serious Dead Rising. It was supposed to happen. Dead Rising 4 was supposed to be a soft reboot.
Huh.
But Matt McMuscle did a what happened on it. But Capcom in Japan was like, we want more Dead Rising, so give us Dead Rising. What the fuck is this?
Alright then.
Have any of you played 4?
Yes, I have played 4. I don't think it's that bad, but I will say it is not my favorite Dead Rising. That still goes to 1 and 2, respectively.
I would say it's missing the soul.
It is missing the soul. It is also very easy. When you find an exosuit, yeah, it's timed and whatnot, but it's so easy to you can just mow down zombies. But the thing is, like, I think I'm starting to ease up on Dead Rising 3, even though it feels a little too Walking Dead-ish. Like, that has been my biggest issue on Dead Rising 3. I think it's a fantastic game, but I cannot stand its protagonist. I hate Nick.
I hate what it did to someone else, but I can't say because it's spoilers.
Are you talking about a certain former protag?
Yeah.
Alright, I don't think anyone gives a shit, but I think mob boss Chuck Green is pretty cool. I think it actually works.
I don't know. I guess it does, but I guess me being the goody two-shoes that I am, I just wanted more for him.
That is also valid. I like mob boss Chuck Green, but at the same time, I'm wondering, I get why Katie left, because she felt bad. Because, Chuck was always trying to find Zombrex for her, and I feel for that. It is a very believable relationship, and that's why I really love 2. It did that father-daughter relationship very well. I don't know how we got to this with 3, but overall, I still don't like the romance between Nick and Katie, or whatever the hell her pseudonym was supposed to be in that game. I didn't beat 3, because I don't have an Xbox, and I don't feel like getting it on PC.
It's been a long time.
Without you, my friend.
Yes.
Sure.
And Capcom will tell us all about it if they ever do Dead Rising again. They probably will not.
And they won't.
That actually makes me sad. I really do want a 5, but I've long accepted that we're most likely never getting a 5.
Alas, acceptance.
Much like everyone during the month of November.
November? We didn't have a November this year. We had 4 months. January, February, quarantine, December.
But do people actually...
We're still in quarantine.
Yeah, we're still in quarantine.
We had January, February, March, quarantine.
We had January, February, March,
Yes.
the first COVID test, the second COVID test, the fourth COVID test.
What happened to the third COVID test?
We don't
We
talk
don't
about the third COVID test.
Ah, fair. Oh, that motherfucker.
Wait, is
I
that
still
the
like to
zealot?
point out that
what?
to point out that my dad has to get tested every 10 days.
Oh my god. Right, is it because he's a frontline worker, technically?
It's because the University of Maryland is still open.
Oh. I thought he was a volunteer firefighter.
Well, that too, but that's not. He has to get tested by the state of Maryland for the university. The fire department gets tested bi-weekly.
Ooh.
Wow.
Including anyone who's just, you know, a driver. It's like, we don't care if you're not going inside. You're gonna get tested.
Ah, damn it.
Well, drivers kinda should. They have the most exposure, usually.
The person driving the fire truck or ambulance, depending.
Yep. Because they go in.
Which reminds me, tomorrow I should probably check on my neighbors.
Something up with your neighbors?
Across the street, the lady there is always under nursing care, but an ambulance showed up tonight.
Oh no.
So I should at the very least, you know, be a decent human being.
What's a human being?
A miserable little pile of secrets.
Thing.
A miserable little pile of podcast.
No. You put that back where you got it.
Or so
The
help me.
internet? Cool.
Put that thing back where it came from, or so help me. Is it bad that I really do like Monsters Inc.
It's one of my favorite Pixar movies.
Has anybody seen Soul yet?
I'm gonna
Yes.
watch. I'm
It
gonna
was
watch.
good.
I'm gonna watch Soul after I'm done with this fucking video, along with Hamilton and all the other shit I want to watch.
I've heard it's good. I have not heard as good things about Wonder Woman 84.
Wonder Woman
I've heard
84
some mixed
apparently
things,
is not good until you get to the end.
What I want to know is how they did Cheetah. Does she look like a cat from Cats, or does she look like a cat from Catwoman, the Halle Berry one?
I mean, if you got HBO Max, it's available, and Cyberpunk came with a free with a free month with it.
Yeah, anybody want my code for a free month?
I got my own
HBO Go.
HBO Max.
Oh, HBO Max. I'll think about it, because then I can watch Wonder Woman and tell you.
Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman.
All right, rematch, motherfucker.
Hey, Phylax, remember me? Of course you don't. The last time I was being beaten by you. But this time, I have weapons. Weapons of light.
Oh, I guess I could say this. So, most people know I have been doing some off-camera practice for the Demon Souls, not because I'm trying to look great, but
So you
just
wanna
because
complete the game.
I want to complete the game. I finished Demon Souls last night.
Oh,
How
nice.
was it?
Who here cares about spoilers for Demon Souls?
I don't.
Vague
go on ahead.
spoilers that are not going to impact your enjoyment of the stream.
I am probably not even gonna play it, so go ahead.
That game has the biggest anticlimactic boss fight, or lack of a boss fight, that I have ever seen.
That
That is what I
bad?
heard.
A literal writhing pile of goo that can barely defend itself.
That sounds
Ew.
like. Hey, that sounds
That's
like a Dark
depressing.
Souls boss.
Yep.
No, but so the phalanx was a pile of goo, but it could defend itself.
Yeah.
Other little piles of goo.
But spears. Don't forget the spears.
But props to them and all their sound effects because you could really hear the group.
They do have some.
The Demon Souls remake, I almost wouldn't classify as a remake because of the amount of effort that Bluepoint put into that game on a visual level. So basically, and this is almost crossing into review territory, but oh, anyway, if you guys care, tell me and I'll shut up.
Hey, go for it.
Basically, the skeleton of the game is the same bones that you're used to seeing, but they've stripped away the flesh and sewed new flesh to the bones.
Ooh.
So, like, all the enemy behavior and AI is exactly the same. It's just the rumble, the sound, the visuals, the overall package. The Moonlight Greatsword, which I wasn't able to use in my character build because it turns out it's a cleric weapon.
Aw.
That makes sense.
But it was by my side all along. My guiding Moonlight.
Oh.
That won't make sense to anybody until they get to Old Hunters. But trust me.
Eventually, I will get Old Hunters. My money had to go to other things. But I got Disaster Report 4 and it was fun that I got to play that game finally on stream. A building fell on me.
Oh. Isn't that the one where you can, like, run from an Evangelion Ava?
I don't think so, because Disaster Report was all about, like, natural disasters and such.
Oh, okay.
Oh shit, I forgot to buy something. Oh well. But, it's like, I highly recommend Disaster Report 4 if you like slow burn, kind of like, exploration games.
Mm-hmm.
Where you gotta, like, talk to a lot of different people to figure out what you gotta do and where to go. It is all about exploration. And it is so much fun to play. And it's absolutely hilarious, too, because, as I said, one moment you be minding your own damn business, and the next minute, the ground starts shaking, and you're like, oh god, what's falling? What's falling? And then a pole falls on your head and knocks the shit out of you.
Oh no.
Oh no.
That also happened to me. As I said, how am I not dead yet? I did not call my doppelganger. Go back. Go back. How do I make doppelganger go back inside of me?
That sounds like a personal problem.
Oh lord, everyone, look, I'm just gonna confirm right now, the world does not need two ties running around. It's bad enough only one's running around, and I can't stand that guy.
Hey.
Hey, I'm just saying, that wasn't a self-dunk. In fact, to me, I'm just saying I don't like myself sometimes.
Nobody does.
Which is unfortunately
Sorry.
Val.
Let me rephrase that. Nobody likes themselves sometimes.
I don't know, Kanye West seems to like himself a lot.
That's
Fair
narcissism.
Well,
I've heard the term megalomania. It's just more fun to say.
There is a difference between the two.
Isn't that pretty
There's
much
like-
like being mad with power?
Yes.
And it,
Not quite.
Well, imagine
Remember, if you believe in alternate universes, in another universe, Kanye West is president now.
Because I finished all of what was animated so far for Hunter x Hunter, it's the difference between Hisoka and Illumi.
fair enough.
One's a narcissist, one's a megalomaniac.
I prefer the term megalomania because it's much more fun to say.
That's fair.
And megalovania exists.
Nope.
I'm sorry, I zoned out and I heard Megalovania.
You just heard that.
Which, honestly, I believe that's Toby Fox's life now. He zones out and he hears Megalovania.
I believe that.
That's depressing to think about, though.
Hey, he gets paid.
He lies awake at night, the wind rapping at his door. Da-da-da-da.
Just imagine if Toby Fox got paid every time someone mentions or plays Megalovania.
He should.
He wouldn't have to. He wouldn't. I mean, let's be careful.
He wouldn't
there.
live in Andrew Hussey's basement.
Is
I
that
don't
really
think he
true?
does anymore.
I'm pretty
Probably
sure
not.
Undertale got him from that.
You mean Deltarune?
And Undertale was a paid game.
Remember when we finished Deltarune? Good times.
We'll finish
Man.
it by the time Chapter 4's out.
I mean, we could easily do. I mean, in all honesty, we could easily do. I gotta run tests on Parsec still, so we could continue Deltarune. That is the one playthrough we could continue.
We could continue it at any time as long as you have it on your PC.
I do. Trust me, I haven't deleted it.
And we can watch you.
And judge
That's
all
it.
of my.
Walk innocuously towards the bush, you're dead.
I can't tell if that is you.
As I
referring-
attempt to remember how to get Jebel.
Oh, I wouldn't be surprised if none of us remember, because I don't remember. For some miraculous reason, I've remained completely, spoiler-free from this game.
Well, because the hype died out pretty quickly after it came out. It'll come back as soon as Chapter 2 is done.
All I remember is the image of Jevil in a wheelchair, and he says, "I can't do anything."
Is that a meme or is that an
Yes,
actual
that's a
thing?
meme.
Okay, because I don't remember.
One
if
of the
that's-
things Jevil
One of
repeats
Jebel's
during his
biggest
fight.
catchphrases is "I can do anything."
Okay, now I get it. I get the meme now.
And like that one friend you knew in community college, he also likes to say chaos, 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 but he doesn't say control.
Yeah, he's trying not to be too much of an edgelord.
Metamorphosis.
Have you seen? Have you seen Jebel?
Yes, again, too much of an edgelord. I mean, he's failed. Sorry, let me rephrase that. Trying. I never said he was succeeding.
All right, I'll give you that.
Aramis, do you not know how light and darkness work?
Oh, damn it!
Light only burns bright for so long. Actually, realistically speaking, darkness only exists because of light.
That triple S.
Oh, I love fighting these animals.
Reagan. Smash.
Animals?
Reagan.
Yeah, the animals, the gang.
Smash.
Because they
Oh,
don't
okay.
have net runners, I can just slowly chip away their health.
All right, that's fair. Uh-oh. Oh man, I
What
hate
about the
net.
animals in the House of the Rising Sun?
No,
I just
they're a
realized.
bunch of roided out people.
I just realized net runners, and I remembered that I hate them. I'm minding my own business, and suddenly you're being hacked.
Okay, there really should be a counter hack.
I want there to be a counter hack.
What is this?
At least
Watch
it's
Dogs?
No, at
Cyberpunk.
least a defensive hack that you can reset, then you can't use your own quick hack for a bit. There's my...
Oh god.
So Lewis, how is your time with Cyberjank exactly? Have you gotten to a brain dance sequence yet?
Yeah, they neutered that completely. It doesn't do what it used to do.
It still hurts my eyes though. It's bright lights. Just call me a
yeah.
gremlin if you must.
So it doesn't even flash anymore, actually.
Yeah, it doesn't flash, but wait, hold on. It doesn't even have a big ass bright light that just blinds you for a second.
No.
They
Really?
must. Did they change that? Hold up, now I gotta play Cyberpunk after this.
I
Fuck.
did the first brain dance, I want to say Saturday? And I was waiting for it, because I was like, oh god, do I have the seizure? I never knew, I guess I'll find out, and then nothing happened. Also, I want to apologize to anyone who's epileptic. I didn't mean to make trivial plight of your condition by calling it the seizure. I'm going through some shit today.
Hey, it's okay. And everything
Let's put it
is
this
going
way.
to be okay.
Today I found out I am a contractor, not an employee.
You're a contracted, not an employee?
For the thing.
Okay. I was like, did I understand that correctly?
For the thing that you thought was a fever dream.
Oh! Oh, yeah, that.
You know what? You only live so long. Let's try fighting the Zealot and see what that's like. I'm tired of seeing this bucket-headed icon going around on my map. He ain't no Solaire.
So I've been playing Ace Attorney lately. I've been having a lot of fun playing Trials and Tribulations.
I want to go through all those one
Hey,
day.
I think HD Trilogy is on sale on PlayStation right now.
I could play Ace Attorney in 60 frames a second.
But
What
the
is
sad,
this helmet?
you know, the sad thing is, too bad WiiWare doesn't exist anymore, because now we can't play the best version of Ace Attorney, where we can actually point our Wiimote.
Objection.
Yeah, I really wanted to play it, but unfortunately, I can't do that anymore. That's all kaput. Rest in peace, Wii Shop channel, gone too soon. And
Rest in peace, everything involving the Wii.
Watch, Everybody Votes is still fucking there.
Hey,
See, now I'm
I
curious.
had fun with Everybody Votes. Mainly, I liked being told I was correct when I picked the same option as most other people. God, it is
So what we need to do is, I need to get a copy of Herd Mentality for us to play with together.
Oh my god, that did no damage.
Hold on, what's Herd Mentality? Is that a new game? Or is that
It
a
is
board game?
it is a board game. Well, technically it's a board game, but it's like a card game. It's a card
Oh,
game.
I know this
Oh!
Yes. Tom Scott played it.
Oh, cool.
Got paid to play it, in fact. And the aim of the game is, you read a prompt, and your goal is to say what the majority will say.
Oh, that
Because every
sounds-
time that you say what the majority said, you get a point. However, if there is a split, nobody gets points. And worse, if you are the only person to not be part of the herd, you get the pig cow, and you cannot win until someone else is the odd person out.
I like that game.
It's great. It's literally a game of be like everybody else or perish. And it's a lot harder than you'd think.
Hey, count me in. I like this game. Calm down, Virgil.
I mean, at some point I'm going to make you all play, not Tycoon.
Fuck. This is bad. I don't think I'm. These damn things are ruining my life. Is that what it's called?
What?
Remember what?
No,
It's a-
no,
Oh,
that's
wait, hold on. That
Cyberpunk
is a
stuff.
cyberpunk shit. That's a cyberpunk.
Hey guys, fighting the Zealot was a bad idea.
How badly did you die?
I was massacred.
Oh no.
How many hits?
Look how they massacred my boy.
3.
Mm.
How do I judgment cut? How do I use judgment cut and fuck? Skill list. How do I use it? I want to use it. It looks cool. Don't let me die. Okay, what's
What? You're
concentration?
Valentine.
We lost
You
everything in
die.
the fire.
Here we
Those
go.
lyrics, right?
Wait, what's lyrics?
Don't let me die, Bruce.
Don't let me down.
Ooh, that was cool. Honestly,
I have not heard that song in a long time.
How am I still alive? Oh, I know, because Judgment Cut came in clutch. I'm gonna die now.
But do you put on the Gucci belt?
Easy mode is now selectable.
You gonna put on the chicken hat?
Retweet to scare a Devil May Cry fan. Ooh, I got my health back. Ooh. Ah, it's going though. It's leaving though. There it goes.
Oh, I'm going.
Yep. It's fading.
The week in Destiny resets Tuesday, not Monday, correct?
Yep, tomorrow's
so.
reset.
Okay, because I screwed up my attempt at the thingamajiggy.
At the thingamajiggy?
The augment.
The augment.
The other thing that you need for the triumph.
Man.
The thing that you do the stuff with?
Man, I can't wait to die in one hit. Oh,
The
hey.
thing that involves shooting the drones. Have you ever done that?
Ow!
Have you started
Oh
on those?
god, I'm on fire. I'm on fire. I'm on fire.
Don't be on
Have you
fire.
started on those at all?
Yeah?
I screwed up because I accidentally did one in an area that was not part of the 3 that I needed to do, so I couldn't finish. Like a loser.
Can I have some health, please?
Just a crumb of hit point.
Alright, I guess I'll go fuck myself. I'm on...
You do not have enough power.
That goddamn Fury, or whatever its name is. Here's the boss. Just make it quick, man. Make it quick, my dude.
Put me out of my misery.
No, I don't think it will be quick.
Well, I'm still alive because I'm just fucking lucky right now. Oh, that's a... Oh, the amount of health I get back is based on how much motivation meter I have.
The more motivated you are, the more health you can regain. That makes sense.
From using the Visions of V ability.
Alright, y'all, I hate to dip early, but I'm really out of it today.
That is not dipping early, that is taking care of yourself. Do that.
Yeah, seriously.
Also, I have pizza on the way. Don't ask.
That is very important then. Consume.
Have a good
Yes.
night, everyone.
You as well. Well, this is not ending well for me.
Consume and adapt.
Yes, that was a good idea, Virgil. Jump in the explosion. And which I say, that was a good idea, Ty. Jump in the explosion. I wanted death.
I want death.
Oh god, it's so fucking hot in this house. Hey,
Oh, Pilot, he's a terrible ad. He's like the Farmscape ones. You know, where they advertise one thing, but it's completely different.
did you not notice this? How bad ad?
Oh, I did, but then I was making a joke.
Okay, good. I would just say, I'm not sure if that joke, or if Francie mistaken.
Like, I looked at it, saw ad, like, how bad ad could he be? Pretty bad. But then I reread it, and
But
noticed,
is it-
like, oh.
But is it worse than Puppy Monkey Baby?
Puppy Monkey Baby?
Yes.
Unknown.
Have you never seen Puppy Monkey Baby?
I have not seen an ad for that, no.
You are one of the lucky ones. That was one of those goddamn Super Bowl ads.
I didn't see it until everybody showed it to me.
I originally didn't see it, and then everyone kept talking about it, and I'm like, what the fuck is Puppy Monkey Baby? Yeah, Puppy Monkey Baby. And I looked at it, and I was like, oh, I don't like
Oh
this.
no.
I don't like this. And every single time, just I'm minding my business, about to make some food or whatever, and it just fucking crawls back in my head, and it angers me. Like, why? Out of everything, why did it actually have to return? Oh, I think they're using a Sin Devil trigger, or while the Sin Devil trigger gauge is at max and concentration is at level 2. I gotta recognize that big or.
Would you mind pulling my devil trigger?
Let's see, while on the ground, after executing a drive, press and hold triangle again, then release when your sword glows.
I realize that just sounds... That's a terrible thing, but just... Ugh.
Hey everybody, go to a bar, find the cutest girl or guy, depending on your preference, or Vamer that you can see in the bar, go up like, hey baby, I'll let you pull my devil trigger, see what reaction you get.
The best thing about cons not happening. No awkward geek attempts at pickup lines.
You know, what sucks about MagFest is that the first thing I was thinking, great. It turns out the higher-ups are complete levels are complete assholes. But at the same time, it's like, well, I guess on the bright side, I guess I can now try Katsucon. Maybe I'll run into that. Maybe I'll run into that Goro cosplayer again.
Capcom was pretty good.
Oh, you've been?
Yeah, that was my first
It's okay.
I've ever went to. Yeah, it's a lot smaller than Otakon, but it's a good first con because it's not super busy.
Yeah, the issue is though that Katsucon is full of children.
Yeah, no, that's why it's a good first con because it's not super busy and you can actually enjoy yourself and settle into it, sort of. And then you go to a real one, like Oda. So that you are sort of used to it, but not, so you're not overwhelmed immediately.
Yeah, I can see
It kind of makes me laugh every time I realize, oh right, Otakon is actually really big.
Yeah, it's one of the biggest Maryland, one of the biggest East Coast cons. I was gonna say just Maryland, but it's actually one of the biggest East Coast.
It's a huge East Coast convention, and I never realized it until suddenly suddenly I actually had to do logistics on it.
That's it. So once you became part of the team.
Yeah, and then suddenly it hit me. Oh wow, we're responsible for a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Like when you see the number, like when I first saw the number of pre-regs that people decided, no, I want to roll over to 2021. I said, oh, that's a lot. Big numbers.
Ooh, beautiful. Man, I'll be honest. I'm looking forward to whenever an Otakon happens again. The reason why I say whenever, I want to be confident about 2021, but at the same time, like, I don't think we're going to have
I really want 2021 because a lot of the guests that turned down 2020 came to us and said, we'd like to do 2021.
It's just about the safety.
Yeah, it is about the
And then all the people, you know, who said that they were going to do 2020 said, sure, we'll do 2021.
Either way, they still got paid. I assume,
wow.
like, just the down payment, not, like, full.
I mean, it really depends, because most of the time, they are scheduled by their managers.
Yes.
Yeah. So imagining they got a down payment, not the full payment, because nothing happened.
I will admit, sometimes some guests do, you know, have to get paid to appear, but
Come on.
you know.
I'm guessing you can't leak that info, huh?
Yeah.
I won't get you fired, man. I'm not gonna ask. As curious as I am.
No, the only reason I laugh at that is because I'm like, the best thing that happened about no Otakon. Hey, I didn't get a forced promotion again.
Good.
Even though I'm pretty sure it'll happen in 2021, considering that my boss is now the treasurer.
I was just gonna say, imagine 2021, you just get a sudden email saying, "Prepare your ass, boy. You getting promoted again."
Also, I still wonder how much I actually do owe, if I do, because I've always rolled my Otakon stuff forward. That's just gonna be funny. It's like, welcome to the family, son. No!
And then the fucking...
Please, no!
Somehow one day you're just gonna get promoted to being the fucking CEO of Otakon.
No, that's not possible. It's those people. There are... Okay, there's... Oh, actually, I said Otakon? Maybe. Not Otacorp, though. I am not getting paid.
For a minute, you easily could... You know, the funny thing is, you could have easily turned that into a DJSS thing. Otakon? Maybe. Otacorp? Highly unlikely. You could have easily done that.
True.
I still can't get over. I still can't get over how hard they went for that holiday content. They didn't even need to do that much.
But they did it.
But I'm still fucking... That is some fucking love. You know, the funny thing is, people could probably... People could pay close attention to the games I am playing on, you know, in my free time, but the saying, oh, that's probably a game that's on Ty's list. And then I say, but is it? You don't know. It's not
you
like
could be playing it for fun.
Woo! That was an immediate S rank. What the hell happened there? Oop, there it went. Triple F. Joe, stop killing your dudes.
Are you in their base, killing their dudes?
Yeah, but I'm also cutting their judgments, so, you know.
Go to hell.
Ooh. There we go. Ooh, that was a nice finishing shot there. I will admit, no matter where the camera is, every single finishing stance that Virgil is in is pretty impressive. Like it looks pretty damn good.
That's good.
And I'm totally not saying it because I have a total man crush on Virgil or anything.
There's nothing wrong with that.
That guy snuck up on me.
Get Go to hell. It's over.
There's drop. And there's a see if this finishes with a judgment cut. Nope. I'll just finish it myself. How is my motivation doing? It's about level 1. I could use a bit more. Now, if anyone says, how does the motivation and or concentration meter, if you want, call it that, freaking weirdos. How does that work? Well, you see, you gain motivation every single time you dodge, connect a hit, and that's pretty much it. You lose motivation by obviously taking hits, and running. Like, you better not make Virgil break a sweat. He just took a nice hot shower. He got his hair did all nice.
So in other words, Virgil is literally maximum effort.
Pretty much. He is a perfectionist. Like, do your side steps. If an enemy is too far away, try your best to not... Like, try your best to not,
Go to hell. It's over.
Sorry, I had to get the timing right for overdrive. But yeah, if they're too far away, try to fire your... Stay locked onto the enemy so you're not... So Virgil doesn't run. Because that's the thing with DMC5. Characters will automatically run if they are unlocked on. If they're not locked to an enemy after they run after like 5 seconds. So keep locked on and keep chucking Mirage Blades. The minute one sticks, press circle and you'll immediately teleport to him. That's right, Virgil is so fast, he can teleport. But that's just him moving really fast.
He can run very fast, but don't make him run normally.
Pretty much.
Don't
He already did leg day. Don't make him run more.
Unless he wants to show off.
I mean, the only time he would run and show off if you know, Dante would... No, not even if Dante said, hey, challenge you at a marathon, bro. He would just
He'd
say,
be like,
foolishness,
no.
Dante. Foolishness. You really think I'd be into such
Why,
foolish
though?
games?
No, when he teleports, that's just him showing off at that point.
Oh, well, that's just Virgil showing his power. Unlimited power. Wait, that's Palpatine. I can kind of see Virgil.
So have you heard
casting.
about how people are saying that The Mandalorian is actually the continuation of the original trilogy and that the
I thought it was
new
set in
trilogy,
between.
the new trilogy is just an alternate universe?
I thought it was just... Are they just that much in denial?
Well, the way that Mandalorian Season 2 ended... there's a good case for it.
All I have to say is, I don't know why everyone hates the name Goku so much. I know what his actual name... I know what the child's actual name is.
What's so bad about Goku? Hey, it's me, Goku.
Is it bad? Like the first time I actually heard that its name was the child's name was Grogu, I was just immediately thinking, "Hey, it's me, Grogu. Hey, it's me."
I look forward to when the child actually decides to speak, considering that it's 50-some years old.
What? It is?
Yes.
Man, eventually I'll watch The Mandalorian as well, but I'll wait
In the
on
dossier, the first thing that they mention is that it's a 50-year-old, and I'm like, this is before I actually knew that they were referring to the child. And I'm just sitting there like, okay, we're killing an old man. Great.
Go to hell.
Sounds like Star Wars.
It's over.
Yeah, really?
That is Star Wars.
Traditional
To kill
Star
an
Wars
old
stuff.
man.
But then suddenly, the child. I'm sorry, what? Yoda,
guess-
please explain.
I guess.
How long does it take for your species to mature?
Ah, god damn
A
it!
long time, apparently.
And will it speak in Yoda's pattern, or will it speak like a normal person because of who it was raised around?
That is what I'm curious about.
Was Yoda just a douche?
I believe that one too.
Wreck it. Go to hell. It's over.
Or did everyone just assume, oh, he just talks like that, so it's normal? And Yoda's sitting there like, yes, I got away with it.
Just a minute, everyone's back is turned. Dumbass motherfuckers. Don't know why I made him
Mace
into
Windu.
Samuel
Excuse
Jackson.
me?
No, Mace Windu would have to be on.
Remember, Mace Windu.
Is
Mace
Sam-
Windu is Sam Jackson. So just literally, it's like Yoda.
No, he's
Yoda
in
just
on
when
the
no one's
joke.
listening. Dumbass motherfucker. Excuse me.
No, Mace Windu was in on the joke.
Actually, I'll give Frankie that one.
Okay.
He is the only one who is in on the joke.
Oh god, I do not like this thing.
Well, make me put on my big boy stomping boots.
Eric's dead. I do not like that one, Sam I am. Stop fighting, fucker. Ruining my motivation.
Because I know that none of you guys can see what I'm doing. Should I do the stupid thing or should I do the smart thing?
The stupid thing.
Yeah, but thing it's usually more fun.
Leroy! Oh wow, I actually survived.
Hey, see?
It was literally like, This room has a bunch of trip mines, and there's a bunch of enemies here. Running through it will likely kill me. Let's do it anyway.
That's the spirit.
Nah, it's a fun way.
And all honesty, I should have been like, what are you, a pussy? But should I do it the smart way or the dumb way? What are you, a pussy? Somewhere in the Ace Attorney universe, I just feel like Godot has a blend that just straight up says, "What are you, a pussy?"
I'd believe it.
Woo! That was a
That's-
No, that's what happens if you try if you order coffee with Godot and it's anything other than black.
No. That
Actually,
would be
that
a-
makes me think Godot and Dojima would have a very good time together.
Oh, they would.
You shall die.
That is a blend of coffee
What
that
are you,
includes
not a Coke?
Death Wish.
No.
Yeah, no,
Regain
that
points.
would be the blend. That would be a coffee blend made of Death Wish coffee and the one that comes out. Monkeys have to eat and then crap out again.
I believe you
Oh.
mean elephants.
That is elephants.
Elephants? Okay. I know there's one.
We all
with
played
cats.
Persona 5, right?
Yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
no, but I didn't remember the animal.
You mean the greatest video game of all time that every RPG copies?
You mean Persona 4 Golden?
No, every game copies Persona 5, man. Get with the time.
Ah, right, Persona 3.
Man, I
You know
wish.
where the series started.
Woo!
We all know that that's where it started.
Yeah.
Atlus's Shin Megami Tensei series started with a game called Persona 3.
Man, which they should totally let a certain chill Reaper rapper, play at some time, right, Atlas?
Okay, let's be real, they need to.
Let
That will
Callie...
probably like I may not watch any VTubers, but you let that happen, I will watch her dream.
Yeah, I don't understand. It's an old game. Why wouldn't they allow it to play?
Because Atlas likes to pull Atlas. Likes to pull an Atlas, as they say.
I mean, like, there's a reason that just because I have all of the Trauma Center games, well, I don't have all of them. I have New Blood and Second Opinion and Trauma Team. But there's a reason that we are probably never going to do them on the channel,
Well,
or at least not stream them.
I don't think Atlas gives a fuck if we stream Trauma Team, because they've probably forgotten about that series as well.
No, someone's gonna see the Atlas logo and be like, "Oh,
Persona?
no!"
That's not Persona! You guys said you were playing Persona! Well, Atlas sent us a nice little C&D, so, sometimes dreams don't come true. And... Damn it, he knocked me out of fucking Judgment Cut!
I mean, I'll be honest, I love those games. Those games are still fun to me.
This inner bastard.
Especially as when I played it for the second time, I played it as it was meant to be played, as a story.
I beat him! I beat him! Unpop that SDT.
Also, I began looking for all the connections to the previous games.
Oh my god, hold on.
I should have done a long time ago.
Hey, Micah, it is 10:50 and I've beaten the boss I've been stuck on in Devil May Cry 5. Boy, doesn't this feel familiar now?
Yep.
This is where it happens.
This is where it's gonna happen.
This is where
More happened.
There was one time where I was playing Bloody Palace and I was just doing complete ass all night, and then always dying exactly where I knew I was going to die, which is against like the first big boss of DMC5. And towards the end of the time we're about to prepare to wrap up, suddenly I start doing really good. Death just does not want me right now.
It's happening again.
It's starting to happen again. And I'm so upset. Hey. Oh, I'm juggling this fucker. I feel bad. Ooh. Not a good start. How to play Virgil like a fighting character.
How to play Virgil. Step 1, don't suck. Step 2.
Don't whiff. Did you whiff
Like,
your attack?
Step 2, I'm sorry. If you're looking for step 2, you're not good enough.
You're not fit enough to be my opponent. There we go. Lost about 9 seconds, but that's fine. I still got over 10 minutes. Wait, why am I praising that? I want to die. Oh well. I guess we're in it for the long haul again. So.
You know, remember kids, a smart man knows when it's time to rock a little bit.
I guess.
Unless the name is Virgil, in which case that's not allowed.
If you run, you are the little bitch. Well, I guess that is the point.
You know, I never thought of it that way.
What?
But yeah, I think that is actually the point.
What, to not be a little bitch is Virgil?
Yeah.
Yeah, that really is. Oh, that motherfucker just blew up in my face. That's fine, I can get that S-Tank back. Never mind, they're gonna just... These bats are gonna be, juggling me, clearly.
Go to hell. It's over.
Ooh, I blew him up pretty good, so that's nice. That was a nice little explosion. Did not beat par for this stage, but that is okay. I'm just gonna eat up these orbs on the ground. Oh, the motivation meter does not drop from running when you're outside of battle, so you can run outside of battle.
Well, yeah.
Imagine if Virgil was like, if you run at all, you're pathetic.
But there's nothing to kill. Then
Running.
You're pathetic. They didn't send enough enemies at you. I fail to see how that's my fault. Pathetic.
You demand them to send you something worthy of your power. Ooh, wrong.
Go to hell. It's over.
Yeah, Overdrive is such a good move.
Sunlight Yellow?
Wait, what about Sunlight Yellow?
Overdrive.
And the only thing
And JoJo joke out of the way.
Okay. I was like, that's why I didn't get it. Oh no, this fucker's back.
No, no, no! I hate losing to physics.
Man, physics suck.
Dying to physics is hilarious.
Maybe in
Have you ever
Cyberpunk.
lost to physics before when a boss was dead and it doesn't count as a victory?
Yes, I played Dark Souls.
'Cause that's what just happened to me.
Those suck.
I won! Why do I have to go back to the start of the fight?
Like, it's fun when you're just randomly walking in the street and then a car hits you because it got thrown by another car. So yeah, fun deaths are hilarious when they're physics-based.
Yes.
Like in Cyberpunk. I hate those. I hate theories. I hate them. I hate them. I hate them. I hate them. Not to be
Well,
confused
a lot
with
of-
the. Not to be confused with the theories. I actually enjoy fighting them. Tisiphone being my favorite to fight, honestly.
Murder.
She's the only one that actually gets me, like, that actually keeps me on my toes. The other one else, I'm like, yawn. I know these moves.
Like, I know all the moves, nothing bothers me, but it's still entertaining every time I see her.
I like the form of claustrophobia she gives you.
Yeah, it does kind of get. It's like by the end you're like, oh yeah, there's nowhere to run now.
Woo, that was a little close. I was about to get smacked out of my triple S. Why am I praising my good moves again? It really is happening again. Fuck.
You cannot die.
Who's coming out of these fuckers? You have no shields. Welcome to Virgil, you motherfucker.
That was me.
Go to hell. Weak. Go to hell.
Ooh. The stinger saved my ass.
That has happened sometimes.
They just kind of walked into it.
No! Really? Really? At least that time you weren't almost dead when physics decided, no, we don't work right now. Still not fun.
Do it just to get some of that lovely HP back.
They want some of that good.
Oh, that was a death. They died. Like Joel.
Mm-hmm.
Micah, did I tell you The Last of Us Part 2 has a helium mode?
Yes.
Expect to hear that in the video.
Yes.
You know exactly what scene I pulled up for it.
Joel dying, clearly.
Yep. I said, let's see how helium mode makes that scene feel. Because when I played it naturally, I'm like, damn it, Joel, you had to be a piece of shit. You could have just been a decent person and actually not had people hate you. But no, you had to be a caring father figure because you didn't want to lose another daughter. There we go.
Gotcha.
But when I then popped on that godforsaken mode, oh man, I was like, all tension and seriousness gone. I even said dumb things like, I don't know why everyone says this game is so fucking depressing. It's not. It's hilarious if you ask me. It feels like a slapstick.
Why is everyone crying? I'm having a great time.
I gotta remember to use my Mirage Blades. Okay, these guys will piss me off to a certain
If you get in the way, I will shoot you too. That is how this works. You stay out of my way, and you don't have to die in the process. The best way of killing enemies: fire straight, wait.
You shall die.
Damn it! Every time I just want.
Go to hell. Get
Oh, I might actually die. Cool. We might actually have to end. We might actually get to end on time.
Cool.
There it goes. Yay! Thank you, Noodle Limb dudes. Yep. I don't think we got anything else. My brain is currently turning to mush. Plus, I have a random project to talk with Pilot about, anyways. Like, it's a project that's not going to actually be something anyone can look at or play. It's just, we're just building something for funsies.
Have fun with that.
Yeah, it is fun. I'm gonna wait for the title screen to return and for my PlayStation to start screaming. I mean, it's kind of still screaming, but it can be louder. Let's just wait for it. Let me just go back to the title screen. It'll scream soon. I'm not sure if y'all can hear from the distance that I am from my PlayStation. Franchi, does your PlayStation scream?
Not really.
Well, I guess that makes
It
sense. Yours
does
is new.
make me freeze, though, apparently.
Huh.
I cannot move.
What the hell?
Oh, I have 2 holiday gifts.
Really? You're not gonna scream, PlayStation? That's a shock. Wow, it's not gonna scream. Alright. Well, that was the last Out of Focus for 2020. Thank God this year's over. Well, Mike, I'm sure you got something planned for on stream. Are you going back to Tomb Raider, or are you doing another thing?
Depends on how I feel the 30th. Or I may just purposely push it to the 31st just to do it on New Year's Eve.
That's fair. That's fair.
That's a good plan.
Unless you want to vibe on the 31st instead of on New Year's.
I'm doing mine's on straight up New Year's Day.
Alright, in that
Remember,
case I may try and do it on the 31st just to...
Besides, I did a long stream on Christmas Eve, so, and I did a New Year's Eve stream last year.
Oh, I did not remember that.
Near year, near me.
Alright. I remember that. That was a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was me saying, "Can I find plot?" Before, the objective was me saying, "Can I find plot before the end of the new year?" I mean, before the new year starts.
And the answer was no.
Actually, yes. The answer was yes. I found plot before 20.
The answer was eventually.
I think I found it with just enough time to spare that I advanced the plot from where I was, which was me roaming a forest. Violet said she'll scream with the PlayStation. You do that, Pilot. Have a good old screaming contest with it. I think the PlayStation will win, though, for it does not need lungs. It does not have lungs and is thus
It has
unable.
no mouth, but it can
but it
scream.
It has no mouth, but it can scream.
Hey, I'm glad we're getting personal.
Oh, right. Before we end it, Pilot and I have found a new way of gauging how much bad games cost. You instead of saying, "Oh, this game is bad," it costs $5. Basically, so let's say All Stars Fruit Racing. I know that's a bad game. Bullshit. That's Game of the Year of all years, right up there with Cory in the House for the Nintendo DS, which Casey still has, I think. But that's unimportant. Instead of saying, "Wow, this game is on sale for $4.50, you say, "Wow, that costs exactly one Quiet Man."
Mood.
So basically, if you find a game that's like $2, wow, that's half a Quiet Man. If you go on Amazon to find a PS3 copy of Alone in the Dark Inferno, and it's $50, you say, "Wow, that is way too many Quiet Mans." Please accept it. I hope you all like your new way of bad game currency. You say that it costs X amount of Quiet Mans. So you see, Sonic 06, GameStop has it for $20. That is the equivalent of 5 Quiet Mans. But I had a coupon, so it technically costed about roughly 2.5 Quiet Mans.
And I found a glitch. Don't control cameras when you're on a ledge.
Oh no, what happened?
That's why I couldn't move.
I'm glad I'm ending this stream on such a nice little intro shot with Nero just kicking some ass. Like, it's a cinematic, but still. This is like the opening cinematic from like the beginning of the game.
Nice.
And I will never forget when DMC5 was actually announced at E3. The hype. The hype. I haven't been so hyped in a Microsoft E3 conference in a long time, actually, when this was announced. Because I originally thought it was DMC Devil May Cry 2. Because all I saw was like a short-haired, obviously I saw Devil May Cry, I saw a short-haired white-haired guy with a coat, with a blue coat, because Dante's coat isn't red in DMC Devil May Cry, no it is not. And then I was like, fuck, it's a sequel to the spin-off, to the reboot. man, I don't want this, but I guess I'll still play it anyways. And then I heard Johnny Young Bosch, and I was like, wait, that's Nero! It's DMC5! That was a good day. Hopefully we get here's hoping we can have an E3 party again in the future.
Indeed.
But if
It
not,
will happen.
but if somehow it's not, well, because we have to wait another year because, sure, we'll be nice and vaccinated, but that doesn't mean we'll be able to go to anywhere we want anymore. That probably won't happen until 2022. I mean, we'll still be able to go to places, it's just not in the capacity we would expect them to.
Right.
But if they don't have a physical E3, well, actually, if we're all vaccinated by the summer, we can still have a party and watch it, even if it's not E3 conferences. We'll just have to pick the one that's on a Monday.
Please don't be the PC one.
Oh my god, if it's the PC one, like, fine. Hey everyone, here's your ASMR stream. You can watch us fall asleep to this. Alrighty, I think we've wasted enough time. It is time for us to say farewell for the night and to 2020.
Time to say
Yep.
goodbye to the things we loved and the innocence of you.
So this isn't a good way of saying goodbye to 2020.
It's what it
Too
deserves.
peaceful. No, it's not. It deserves
No, it
worse.
deserves to go out without a whimper, without a thought.
You know what? That's fair. And I think that's a good way to end it. Take care, everyone. And be good people.